Winter is coming as the music plays, and so is Todd. How are you today?
Oh, man.
Well, you know
Hi.
what? Man, what a day. 50 years ago, Walt Disney sat down at a table just like this,
Right.
almost 50 years ago in a couple of weeks, a couple of months, and said, we are coming to this town and we're going to build something here fantastic. And here we are 50 years later, and the next great thing has just been built.
Oh, man. Big shoes.
You're probably a little overwhelmed with everything that's going on today. Have you given yourself 5 minutes to just look around and appreciate it?
I have not. This will probably be that 5 minutes.
Let's look.
It's. Oh, let me see here. There's a lot of people here, man.
You know what I'm seeing that
What?
really surprises me the most? A lot of kids in costumes. I love it.
I love it. I
Yeah,
saw this. I saw a
absolutely.
little girl as Harley Quinn earlier with this gigantic, with a hammer that was like 3 times her size. It was pretty amazing. It was amazing. No, I love it. It's overwhelming and it's humbling and it's so cool to see these people, like, they come in, and I've been in this for a year now, so I can't really see it.
Right.
But I'm seeing it through everybody else. Everybody coming in with these glazed looks, like, oh wow, like the big eyes, and I'm like, man,
Right.
I guess we're doing something right.
You've been seeing it every day for weeks and months, so
Sure.
it's just like, I'm going to work today.
Well,
we're going to build.
it kind of, I don't know, loses its luster to me,
Sure.
but I mean, everybody else seems to really be enjoying themselves. So you mentioned the kids. That's really what it's about, man.
Right.
Bringing the families in and bringing this community together and trying to, I don't know, build something awesome for them.
I was just so happy to see how many kids that dressed up. Over your left shoulder is my daughter dressed up as Dipper.
Nice.
And a friend of hers came as Mabel.
Shout out to Gravity Falls.
Came out
if
as
you will.
Mabel, so they met today.
Oh my
They're
God,
They're
it's
standing in
amazing.
line. They just waved to us there.
Yes, there they are.
They're standing in
Oh my
line,
God.
as many people were doing today, standing in line. They had to put the barriers up because the lines at the registers were getting pretty long today, which is a good problem to have.
It's not a bad problem to
Well,
have.
let me ask you this. All right.
Yes. Hey,
Now-
hey, everybody, it's Rodney.
Rodney
everybody.
Bailey.
Hi, Rodney.
Now, did you? I mean, like, okay, you know a good handful of people over the years.
I do.
Did you honestly think the opening day was going to be
Like this? Not even.
I'm actually, here's the thing. I just started, if I start to cry, I'll cry for him.
All right.
He doesn't cry.
He doesn't cry.
I shed the tear for him.
I cry for him.
right.
So I cry for him.
I cry for him.
I love that we're reading Subatai's line
he's
as
I-
Arnold.
As Arnold.
I know.
Conan, Sumerian. He will not cry. So I cry for him. Go on.
No, but I mean, seriously. How many times we had sushi? Like 3 times
Uh-huh.
at Bay Ridge Sushi, which is in Longwood, Florida. It was quite excellent.
Shout out to Bay Ridge. Good.
So, but I just had that moment where again, we work in basically a quiet dream business. Anyone works in the visual arts or arts, you're a dreamer to begin with. That's part of your life. And so a lot of times some dreams don't get fulfilled.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes, it's always they sit on the couch forever. I got a great idea about a script. It has gods and ninjas.
Oh.
Oh, no. Oh.
But enough about Rodney and his Superman script.
Right, exactly.
Why do I hurt?
The stabbing, the stab.
You brought up the Superman script.
Right,
man.
which was
Oh,
actually
you know about that.
I do.
right. Like every little thing I would come up with.
Yeah.
And
Todd, I
that's-
thought about this.
and
He's
then-
like, good for you.
And then, like 6
No,
months later,
I like it.
they're making a new Superman movie.
yeah, nice. We'll put it
So you were saying.
coming to Reddit. Here he
You
comes.
were saying.
But just saying that it's so awesome to actually, here it is.
It's a little weird, right?
It is weird
It's a
because
little weird.
It's not just an artist rendering anymore that we've been looking at
Right.
for
Oh,
a year.
for real.
But
Those same 3 awesome concept art.
But not only
concept
that,
figures.
I mean, talk about what a life change. I mean, you had a prior job. We'll keep that.
I did.
We'll keep that in the background of what
I
it
did.
was.
Yeah.
But then it's like, well, okay then.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm going to make this happen,
I've-
and I will. I will.
sure.
I can make this happen.
well, I joke about it. I joke that it's weird because, yeah, nothing's ever really panned out like this for me. I've tried similar projects like this 3 or 4 different times over the years, trying to get something started on obviously a much smaller scale, and I got close a lot, but every couple of weeks, some new significant push forward for this project would happen. I'm like, man, this might
Right.
actually work.
And then the power doesn't turn on for a
And,
month.
Right.
right, exactly. And then you get something like that, and I'm just like, oh, it's that again. Okay, I see. Okay, I get you, universe.
Right.
But this is totally our grand opening. This is a year in the making, a little bit over a
Yeah.
year. It was a year almost to the week or so that I was let go. So I guess you leave me alone for a while and I get anxious.
Well, you always have ideas, and that's the thing. It's that kind of thing where, this is, if you ever come in this place, this is absolutely totally you.
Thank you.
And that's the thing is that when when I sit there and I go to the old place.
I think somebody's playing us off.
Yep.
We're getting played off the stage.
Right.
I haven't thanked my mom and my
I'd like to thank the
my-
costumers
Right.
and my wife.
And
Let him finish. He
Right.
owns the place.
yeah, hang on, Ringo. I'm still
What is that? Oh my
out of here. Get out of here.
Oh my god. Copyright
my God.
infringement.
What is going on?
Copyright.
So if YouTube can't hear us, it's because of this background
Yes.
music that's being blocked.
YouTube
because we
will
don't have
block
the
us, yeah, if they
right.
hear music that's
Oh,
not
no.
copyrighted, yeah.
Help me.
They'll be
Gotta
like,
talk
forget
over
it. No, but it just again, it's like I don't know. I'm still in awe. But the thing is, we've seen the pieces come together from concept to pulling up carpet to unpainted walls, and then and you see all these folks. I mean, a good chunk of them are your friends, but do you see a lot of people you don't know?
Oh, tons. I see. Obviously, it's weird. I'm seeing people that I haven't seen in like 10 years. I saw a person here from my high school that I
Wow.
haven't seen
And
in
that's the other
25 years. It's like,
But again, this is the other thing that maybe you may not know this, but or realize
sure.
is that you have a natural knack of community building. You know the right kind of people. This guy who's a great painter, this girl's a great artist, whatever.
Yeah.
Let's put the band together and see what happens.
Well, it's cool too because I think Anna, the co-owner, actually shares a lot of those gifts, and she knew a lot of people that I didn't know.
Right.
And so it's about making those connections because you get artists together and crazy things. Well, look around you.
I know.
You get artists together and crazy things can happen.
Yeah.
So this is a little overwhelming, guys. Hey, look, there's a body-painted naked girl over there.
Oh.
That's interesting.
If I had a nickel. Every time
Right.
I saw
I know.
it, I
Every
said,
time.
I mean,
Well,
they're everywhere.
As the co-owner of this business, I feel very awkward right now when I have to tell you that our next guest is here, and I'm going to have to let you go.
Oh man,
We're
I
having
love
some
it.
visitors who are raising money for Children's Miracle Network.
Oh,
and
dude,
they're-
of course.
They're going to be sitting down here.
I will gladly give
But
up my seat for this.
I just want to say congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
This is a wonderful day, and I hope you get a chance to appreciate just a
Right.
little of it because
I'm gonna try.
And then tomorrow,
Okay.
just sleep.
right.
Right. Maybe sleep.
Right.
We'll try to talk to you again soon. Thank you for visiting.
Just a quick update. We're up to 15 viewers.
Oh,
Hey,
we have 2
4
people
more.
that are going to come in and sit
All right.
with us now.
Come on in.
Come on in, have a seat. We were just visiting with the owner. That's Todd, of course. The owner of the business here, the co-owner. So I just met with you a little while ago. You guys are raising money for the Children's Miracle Network in a very unique way.
Yeah.
You want to give us a little introduction on who you are and who you're raising money for? Sure.
My name is Joshua Easton. I'm the president of Extra Life Orlando, local here benefiting the Arnold Palmer Children's Miracle Network. My friend Matt over here.
Matt,
I'm Matthew DeFore. I'm the vice president of the Orlando Guild for Extra Life.
this is a fascinating idea. Tell us a little about what you guys are doing here today.
Yeah, absolutely. Extra Life's a nationally recognized program. We've been around for about 6 years now, I want to say. We're recognized by Twitch, Rooster Teeth, Sony, Microsoft. They all support us. We're here in the local area in Orlando. Basically, we are the guild for Orlando. So if you think in gaming terms, you think a clan or a guild, that's what we're here to do. We're here to support all of the Extra Life players in Orlando that sign up for Arnold Palmer, and we keep the funds local. So all of those funds go straight to the hospital and help those kids. Nothing gets touched by anyone else. Children's Miracle Network, they run on fundraising, they run on donations. That's all they do.
So before we get too far into the
Yeah.
interview, tell people how they can find you guys on the web.
Absolutely. It's extra-life.org is the global website. You just have to search for Team Orlando. That's where we're based.
And how long have you been working on this project specifically?
I've been with Extra Life for about 5 years.
Wow,
This is
okay.
the first year that we've been a locally based organization. Normally it's national, but this year the Guild program rolled out, so now we have local offices everywhere.
Outstanding. So you chose a good location to come to today. What are your thoughts on what you've seen here today?
Gods and Monsters is fantastic, especially around this area, the International Drive area. We're going to get a lot of people in here that, they're looking for somewhere to go, that they
Right.
can come in and tabletop and just talk to people of their own kind. So.
Spend a lot of time here. You
Yeah.
don't have to rush off. It's not a store you walk in and out. You
Yeah.
can spend a good quality amount of time
Exactly,
here.
and the owners are great. They're fantastic. They love helping out the community. When we emailed them right away, they were like, "Absolutely, come on down for a grand opening." So
That's a very good idea. So tell us what your relationship is with the Children's Miracle Network. I mean, I'm sure they're probably loving the concept of this.
Yeah, absolutely. So Extra Life in Orlando, we work directly with the Children's Miracle Network representatives right here in the area. As a national chain, they're actually a branch of the Children's Miracle Network.
Okay.
So we're not just a side organization that's benefiting, we're part of the network itself. We're also based in international programs as well. There's some Canadian hospitals and other areas that do benefit if those players choose to sign up. So it's great.
So if people want to get involved, tell them what they should do to get involved, and tell them what they will be doing when they're involved.
Absolutely. So Extra Life, you just sign up on the website at extra-life.org. You choose a team that you want to play for. We have one here in Orlando called Team Orlando, where you can play for any of the teams. You can even make your own. All you do is you sign up and you get a customizable fundraising page, similar to like a GoFundMe or like a Kickstarter.
Okay.
People donate online to that page, and all of that money goes straight to the hospital that you chose at sign up.
Excellent. And in Central Florida, I mean, you're getting good responses to the people here in Central Florida.
Yeah, absolutely. As of right now, we have 86 participants signed up here in Central Florida, and we've already raised almost $3,000 for the hospital.
What's the next big event that you'll be at that perhaps people can find you?
Our next big one is the Zelda concert.
Yeah, there's an orchestra concert for Legend of Zelda coming next month.
Really?
And we are going to be out there with a table set up recruiting more people.
And what's the location of that?
Our secretary actually knows that. I will have the information
You'll have that
posted on our
information on
Facebook.
your webpage.
Yeah.
Very interesting. Zelda. I'm fascinated to know more about that.
Yeah, we have a local page on Facebook as well, Extra Life Orlando, and there's also just the regular Extra Life one.
So how did this get started? What's the genesis
That's
of this?
Matt's forte right there. He's got a good story for that.
It all started with a little girl named Victoria Enman. She was suffering from cancer and was in and out of the hospitals.
How long ago was this?
6-7 years ago.
Okay.
The guy who founded Extra Life, his name is Jeremy Adams. He basically was very close with the family through radiothons for the network. And when she passed, he founded Extra Life in her honor.
Really? This
Yeah.
is Jeremy Adams, you
Yes.
said?
He basically got his friends from the podcasts he did and the radiothons he did to send video games in for her to play while she was stuck in the hospital
Great idea.
since she couldn't leave. They had
That's a
so
great
many
idea.
sent in that she went around and passed them to all the other kids.
And a business was created right then and
Yes.
there. That's a wonderful story.
Since the first year, the program's raised over $14 million.
That's great.
And last year, we raised somewhere in the neighborhood of $6.2 million nationwide. For Orlando last year, it was around 60,000 just here in Orlando.
Jeez, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
What a great story that is, too. In unfortunate circumstance, but it's turned into something really beautiful. So sorry it's so loud here. My fear is, and we've talked about this, if the music is so loud, because we're on YouTube, we're live on YouTube, if YouTube can hear a copyrighted song, they'll actually cut us off, and there's not much we can do about
Right,
that.
That would be terrible.
But we're getting to the end of our live podcast, but I want to say thank you for bringing this to our attention. This is a wonderful, wonderful organization. And tell us one more time where people can find you.
Yep, absolutely. If you go on Facebook and look for Extra Life Orlando or just the regular Extra Life page, you also go to extra-life.org and sign up to be either part of your own team or part of ours. And just keep in mind that there's a worldwide gaming event for this on November 7th this year. It's a 24-hour gaming marathon that Twitch, Rooster Teeth, everyone's participating in. But if
Online?
online or anywhere. And the best part about Extra Life is it's on you. So if you want to do your own gaming marathon at your house with your buddies, go ahead and do it. We don't hold you to that specific date. You pick what works for you.
Well, I appreciate you guys bringing it to our attention. You've certainly found the right place to tell us about it here.
Absolutely.
All right, I think we're nearing the end of our web show, just simply because the music has gotten so loud. I'm pretty sure YouTube's going to cut us off. But thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having us.
And we hope to see you again soon. And again, extra-life.org if you want to go to their webpage. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.